All right, guys, we are back on the No Name interview. Once again, Watkins, I am, of course, behind your camera today. I am out here with Brandon Torrain. And we're going to go ahead and talk about some things gaming wise. So we're switching up a little bit, guys. Be patient with us. Kind of the Twitch talk, not really the Twitch talk, but we're going to get into it. So, Brandon, tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of how you got interested in gameplay.
I've always been interested in video games. I don't think there was a time where if anybody knows me that I wasn't playing a video game if I wasn't playing sports. So, I started with like the Sega Genesis and then it just kind of took off from there. So it was just something that was like a slight hobby of mine. So really it was just a way from like me and my friends to play, me and my family members and everything.
Okay. So how did video gaming kind of affect your everyday life? Like eventually, I imagine like you started playing more games,
Oh yeah.
um, and things. So what game really kind of took off for you? Where you was like, oh, okay, like I really enjoy playing games, and now I may want to take it a little bit deeper.
Think I kind of got to where it was becoming sort of an obsession during the PS2 days. So the PS2 days was just like where everything, and back then, everything was like $20. Like every video game that you could think of was like $20. Right? So I had like 10 stacks of like PS2 games like right there at my desk. So I was just picking and pulling, you know what I'm saying? Just NFL Street, Sly Cooper, Spyro, like all of that stuff. I was playing Midnight Club, like all of that. I was just playing them, and then it was just like, man, I think I might have a problem. Like
Yeah.
everything, because I'm getting an allowance, so I'm getting an allowance like $20, so I'm just going straight to GameStop. Hey, here's about $20. Let me get this. You know what I'm saying? So then when I go to like, I either go to GameStop, I could go to the flea market. Flea market, they definitely had the deals. So you know what I mean? You know, not too many people know what a flea market. Not too many people know what a flea market.
It definitely had deals.
I'm telling you, hey, I
Deals.
get at least about 20 games for $10.
Yep.
So hey, they cut my allowance in half. So I'm definitely gonna take what I can get.
Maybe a month or so, but it didn't matter at the
It
time.
did not matter.
It
As long as you got a memory card, you good.
Good to go. Good to go. Well, I have not heard nobody talk about the flea market for a minute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is crazy. So what? So we're not really gonna switch gears, guys, but that one kind of took me off. So we're gonna kind of slide away. I gotta ask this question. It's like a bonus question, but it's really for me.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Underground, Midnight Club at the time.
Oh, Need for Speed Underground.
Wow.
Most definitely.
Over Midnight Club.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Please tell me why.
I gotta put it in categories. So overall gameplay, you gotta go with Need for Speed Underground, especially Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay.
But if you thinking about like soundtracks, you gotta go with Midnight Club.
Yep.
Midnight Club, Double Edition Remix, definitely had one of the best soundtracks by far. There will never be another game that's made that will have a better soundtrack than that.
It was a great variety.
I mean,
I was listening to like Sean
Lil Wayne, Sean Paul, Ludacris,
Pitbull was on there.
Pitbull, Fat Joe, Snoop Dogg. Like, we had all the hits. We had all the hits, and I literally would just sit there, wouldn't even touch the game. I was in the menu, just listening to the soundtrack.
The soundtrack was great.
As soon as I heard house real big, car, I was like, yo, that's thumping. Like, I was like, yo, let that play back. Let start the game on. Let the reset button. I gotta hear it again.
That was great, but that was really some great marquee times of gaming. Everybody could afford the game.
Exactly.
Like one of your friends had it.
Yeah.
It was smooth $25. If you was paying $30, that was like for a special edition.
Yeah. You had a sleepover, like everybody getting a controller. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody is playing. Like you have like 10 of your friends over your house, or you having a birthday party or whatever. Everybody playing Midnight Club.
Yep. We're not outside busting ourselves over with footballs and whatever else guys was getting into.
Oh yeah, we was
mid-2000s, just an interesting time.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was a great time. It was a great time. So what inspires you to start streaming? So we know you was playing the Call of Duties, you was playing the GTAs of the world. So what made you start like, okay, like maybe we can take this to streaming, and then from there, what made you pick which avenue you wanted to go down?
Well, actually, a group of my friends, we was actually playing Call of Duty Cold War at the time, and we was all just sitting there in the menu. We was like, "Yo, we should just start streaming this." And I was like, "I'm streaming? What you mean?" They was like, "Well, people like you got tournaments and everybody's on Twitch now, and Twitch is starting to pop off. Let's just go ahead and everybody just make an account and we all just start streaming, and then we all just getting the same type of viewers. So we all basically, coming up basically." And I was like, I don't know too much about Twitch, but I mean that sounds like a good idea. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get that going. But I was like, if we do this, shouldn't we just create a clan or something? Should we just what are we just gonna do? We all of us just gonna stream and we just gonna like be together? We not gonna? I say let's like start our own like gaming clan. Like we had like FaZe that was out, the FaZe clan. I don't know if anybody else out there know about it, but I know about FaZe clan. Then they got like other gaming clans out there that go to the tournaments and stuff. I was like, we could do that. Like let's do that. So that's when SBG came about. Like I was like, let's do it. We just gonna call ourselves. I was like, we're gonna call ourselves. And I thought about it and I was like, let's just do SBG. And everybody was like, well, what's that gonna stand for? Stack Bills Gaming.
Stack Bills Gaming. I never knew what that stood for, but I thought it was like something to do with like your handle of Kill Smoke. I was like, maybe it has something to do with that.
Oh so, yeah.
Yeah. Stack Bills Gaming, guys. Stack Bills Gaming.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, coincidentally, Kill Smoke actually wasn't something that I created. Actually, Kill Smoke came about during PS3 during Modern Warfare 3. I was actually playing under a different gamer tag at the time, and then I was playing, and then the group of people that I was playing with at the time, they was like, "Yo, you really good?" Because all I would do was I would take a smoke grenade, throw it out, run through the smoke, just lay down everybody. Everybody didn't even matter. So then somebody was like, "Yo, the way you just went through the smoke, yeah, you're a real killer. You're just killing everybody in the smoke." I was like, Kill Smoke.
Yep.
That sounds fire. Let me put that together. And then like the next week I changed it and I was like, yo, this is my new gamer tag, Kill Smoke.
There it is. I didn't know. I didn't know. I've known Brandon about all my life, and I didn't even know. I just kind of went with it, and I was like, well, I mean, that's a fire little handle. And then, I mean, now I get the story behind it, so even better. So before you got into the Twitch, I know you're a researcher, like I'm a researcher.
Yeah.
So who are your favorite streamers or ones that you kind of try to model your stuff after?
Well, I was watching Chris Smooth for a while, and he played 2K, so yeah, dude had me dying laughing. I was literally watching his videos, like pretty much just trying to play 2K the same way he was playing 2K.
Oh yeah.
iPod King Carter, I was watching his videos, like his NCAA videos, because I think he was playing 2K at the time, but majority of the time he was playing NCAA. He was creating like all these different storylines and stuff. So between those two, I was actually trying to not model myself after them, but just take a look at how they're doing their stuff, just so when my time comes, I can actually, create my own persona and everything. Because Chris Smooth, like the way he narrates stuff, it's literally funny. Like it's like not like funny, haha, but it's like kind of dry humor. And then iPod King Carter, he was like telling a story while he was playing the game.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fire. That's two people that's gonna be out for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Honorable mention of Ronnie 2K. So he'll be out too.
Oh yeah.
He is hilarious, man.
Yeah, me and him got some issues with this current version of 2K. So 2K24, me and him gotta have a talk.
We're gonna reach out. We're gonna reach out. So how deep is the gaming for you? Like I said, I've known you for a while. God knows, some years. And you've always been kind of relatively pretty good at it.
Oh yeah.
Gaming served more as a de-stressor for me. Just kind of something to get my mind off of, and kind of relieve some stress. Did it serve the same for you in the beginning stages, or kind of as you grew into it, maybe? So.
Well, I would say yeah. It kind of was like a de-stressor for me because I was just getting lost in, like, as soon as I hit the start button and I see everything pop up on the screen, I'm just playing for like 3 to 4 hours. I'm not even realizing it. Like I'm just like when you playing a game, it was like it's not even a game, but just doing something you love. It's real easy to lose track of time, right? And then after, like you said, I got good, and once I realized how good I was, that's when I started to think about it a lot more. And then once I did my research, and once we realized that we actually wanted to start streaming, I started to realize, hey, we could actually make money off of this.
Yeah.
Once like that was the thing, like the light bulb like went off, and I was just like, yo, we can make money off of this. I'm good, y'all are good. Let's do it. Like we can actually be the top streamers in NC if we take it serious.
There it is. There it is. So when I would say, when do you feel like it's the best time to stream? You know, because a lot of people do stream.
Yeah.
And stream during the day.
Yeah.
You know, kind of when people are at work.
Yeah.
So I know people do it then. Some do it in the afternoons afterwards. So what works for you? What have you found works for you guys?
I would say the majority of the time that we try to stream is between 5 and like maybe like 2 a.m. Okay. Especially if you playing, it depends on what you're playing also. Majority of the time, like the different categories that are popular, like 2K, Call of Duty, right now, those are the two popular games that are always going to be popular. And majority of the time that my audience actually is viewing is between 5 and like 12. Sometimes I might push it to 2 if I actually have time on the weekends.
Right.
Other than that, I'm usually streaming from like 5 to like 12.
It's a pretty good time.
Mm-hmm. Because everybody's getting off work around that time, and then a lot of the kids that, well, I would say maybe like the teens, like 15, 17-year-olds,
right.
They're getting off at like 2 or 3 o'clock or so. So they're definitely jumping on, especially trying to catch their favorite streamer as if they have their notifications on and they say, hey, I'm about to drop this video, I'm going live at this time. They're rushing home to catch them on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, anything like that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So let's talk more about your Twitch channel.
Yeah.
You know, and other platforms that we can find you on.
Oh, yeah.
So I know, obviously, we talk Twitch, a huge little platform for that.
Oh, yeah.
What other platforms are you on? Or can we see your gaming on, right?
Yeah.
So not everybody can catch it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So where else can we see your videos at? And kind of what is your, where can we find you at?
Okay. Well, I got a lot of social media handles. Other than Twitch, which that my handle on Twitch is Killsmoke_SBG. And that's pretty much like the standard for like all of my social medias. Instagram, KillsmokeSBG. TikTok, Killsmoke_SBG. Facebook is the only one that's different, and that one is SBG Smoke Gaming.
Okay.
So I'm in the process of changing that one, but I created that just so I could actually have that Facebook page when I wanted to actually go live on Facebook.
Okay.
Haven't figured that out, but I will. That's coming soon. That's coming soon. I'm also on. It's a new streaming platform out. It's called Kick. I'm also up there.
Same we was all back in the day?
No. Not that. Not that. Not too many people know about that.
I was in the 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s, but early 2000s, boy. Yeah, that was pre-Instagram days. Pre-Instagram days.
Yeah, man.
Boy, getting somebody kicked was the same thing as getting a number, boy. Hey, you feel like a man back there.
That kick was crazy. Oh man.
Yeah. It's a streaming platform that's kind of rival to Twitch.
Okay.
The only difference is I get to keep majority of the revenue up there instead of just the 50-50 split. It's a 90-10.
So would you rather people go after that new app rather than going to Twitch? What do you think's the move if you're just starting out?
I would say use Kick for right now because you don't actually have to have a certain amount of followers up there to actually start to get paid, and you don't get paid off of ad revenue. You actually get paid per viewer. So with Twitch, you're getting paid off of ad revenue and subscribers. So say somebody wants to send like $5 for a month of subscribe to me, they would get that month free of ads because I have an ad running every 3 minutes. So if they don't want to watch like every 3 minutes worth of ads, you just send $5, subscribe to me, and then you get that whole month free, and you don't have to watch an ad.
That I'm glad you cleared that up. That's something I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just starting to watch the Twitches as well. I'm freeing up some time because this guy's hilarious, man. I've been for a long time. So make sure you tune into that. Last question. What is some advice that you could give new guys kind of jumping in and they're thinking that Twitch is oversaturated?
Oh yeah.
Maybe they should start something else, or maybe they just don't think that they're good enough to start.
Yeah.
So what's some advice you can definitely give to a lot of guys who's coming in?
Don't be afraid to actually take a loss. There's going to be a lot of times where you don't have any viewers. There's going to be a lot of times where you don't actually have people tuning in to you, or people saying, hey, why are you wasting your time? Like, don't be afraid to actually continue and push yourself when you're not seeing any type of like upscale on that. Like, you're not seeing any type of wins. Like, and also don't be afraid to, well, I wouldn't say be afraid, but just make sure you celebrate your small wins. Even if you go from like 5 followers to 10 followers, make sure that you appreciate that, because I definitely didn't. It was so many months where I was just so discouraged looking at the same 10 followers like over and over and over again. And then once I was like, you know what, it's all right, I'm gonna keep doing this. And then that 10 went to 20, that 20 went to 60, and now we almost at 300 right now.
That's how you do that. That's how you do that, guys.
Yeah.
So keep at it for sure. Once again, guys, Stack Bills, and you're gonna have to help me out.
Oh yeah, Stack Bills Gaming, man.
That's it.
Tune in, man, because I got my website coming up next month.
Okay.
And we also have these shirts. These shirts will be available. I have multiple colors. I will have multiple sizes. Hoodies will be coming soon. The shirts are the only thing that will be available as of right now. But like I said, hit me up on all my social medias. Once again, it's Killsmoke_SBG. That is TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Anytime, just send me a DM. It comes straight to my phone. I'm always checking my phone. I will see it.
That's what I'm talking about. Guys, that's going to be it for us, man. That's going to kind of wrap it up for the No Name interview. It is not a podcast. We don't stream ourselves as podcasts. We don't come out as that. This is the No Name interview. Once again, Brandon Torain, guys. Appreciate it. All right, if you kept watching, you have made it to the extras, man. You have made it to the extras. Why are we in the extras, you might ask? Because there's some questions I forgot to ask. Whatever, there's some questions I forgot to ask. We're going to go ahead and just rattle them off. So I didn't acknowledge that there's actually a sponsorship floating around. So I'm going to go ahead and let you chime in on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sponsor, she reached out to me. Actually, we went to college together at Winston-Salem State University. Definitely graduated. Definitely alumni. I had to throw that in there. We educated around here. We educated. Her name is Kayla Rainey, and her husband actually have their own business called Empowered Life. So they sell actual like supplement products, like protein powders, protein shakes, and coincidentally energy drinks. So she actually is sponsoring me with another company called XS. So what this energy drink is, basically it's in the form of an energy drink. It just doesn't have all the bad things that you would have to keep out of your body, like all the sugars, carbohydrates, like stuff like that. So
much better for you.
Exactly. So it's, and I actually saw them make this with my own eyes. So it's nothing in there but actual fruit juice, and then I would say maybe a little salt. Other than that, it's completely like 100% green. Yeah, it's like 1 gram, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna definitely include some photos in there, and probably throw a link in there as well.
Oh yeah.
To how you can purchase that. So big shout out to them for going ahead and subscribing. So maybe the No Name interview, we might be able to do something with that. So we're gonna big up ourselves there. 2, we're gonna have the debate.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox or the PlayStation. Okay. So we have to have the debate. let's not forget. I mean, this is very much a whole gaming interview here. So
of course,
I want to
of
know
course,
from a
of
top
course,
tier gamer himself,
of course.
why, which one?
All right. So, PlayStation or Xbox? Well, first and foremost, I'm a Sony guy, so my allegiance is towards the PlayStation. I gotta go with PlayStation hands down. However, Xbox does have its actual like different qualities and everything that actually improves your gameplay. But I would say it only helps your gameplay when you're playing first person shooters. So I would say that's where the Xbox actually takes over. But PlayStation, like, is just like a universal game. Like, you actually can play anything you want. Like the title says, never stop playing. That's what it means. It's just say play everything. So I say PlayStation is gonna have to take the win for me.
We're gonna go with the PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
Any game that you're just so anxious to come out, and you just, I mean, we've been waiting for it a long time. I know what you're gonna say, but they don't know what you're gonna say. What game are we waiting on right now?
Well, right now, it's actually two games. Right now, we're actually waiting on the new NCAA 25. It's coming out soon. I believe it's coming out this year. They released a teaser trailer. We're still waiting on the new trailer, the actual trailer to come out. We're still waiting on that. I'm actually excited. My last game was like NCAA 14. We've been waiting since then for a new NCAA game to come out.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that to come out. My next game would be the new Wolverine game.
Okay.
Apparently there was some leaks, so the game kind of got pushed back by Insomniac. I don't know how that went, but I'm excited from the stuff that I saw, like the little photos, the little teaser trailer. I'm excited for that. So I'm waiting to see what that actually has in store for the next coming year.
That's gonna be tough.
Oh yeah.
That might edge me to kind of go get that.
We actually haven't had one since Wolverine Origins, and that was like in early 2010, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, a lot has changed by now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind another Arkham. I would not mind that. I would not mind another Arkham.
Well, I'll give you a little spoiler. Because I'm connected with a little people over there at WB Games. So a new Batman game is actually in the works as of right now.
About time. It's about time.
Oh yeah,
guys! If y'all missed that, the whole Arkham versus whatever. If you guys missed that era, I don't know what to tell you guys, but you really missed out on.
I'm telling you, that was like some prime gameplay right there.
That was very much prime gameplay, and I don't really myself personally play too many, just superhero or Marvels. I was a Tekken fan, but I would get my tail kicked. But I never really got into it. Arkham, that the fighting and everything is such a good, and it's a great storyline too. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited now that I even know that. Definitely excited. Surprised GTA 6 didn't crack your list, but
nah, man.
Right.
That's GTA 6. It would have cracked it. However, it's been delayed to 2026.
Yeah, I mean,
so
Brandon, we have went through high school.
I know,
college,
man. I know.
We even getting houses now. I mean, you didn't got married. I mean, we've been waiting on this for quite some time.
We have.
It's been quite some time. I think it might be the last stand we get.
I don't think we're gonna get another GTA after this. I mean, we've played as much of GTA 5 as we can play. I mean, we pretty much just blown up every lobby we've loaded into.
That's it.
So shout out to Dane. Sorry about the cars in the early stages of GTA Online.
I think he's gotten us back tenfold.
Oh yeah, he has definitely repaid us.
He has definitely gotten me tenfold.
Oh yeah.
And it is to the point to where I'm not going to say I'm hesitant to log on.
I'm a little nervous.
Bulletproof tires. I'll say that.
You gotta get him. Yeah. You gotta get him.
Don't buy the car without the bulletproof tires. Okay, guys, we are really it. This is it. I promise you, there's not going to be no more extras after this. It's just your man behind the camera. He has to get a little bit better, but. Nonetheless, I've been impressed ecstatically with how this interview worked. Be sure to check it out. It will be on Juanito Photographics. It will be uploaded on the YouTube. So be ready for that. Once again, Brandon Torre. He's taking us out. Stack, Bills, Gaming. Make sure you follow the Twitch. Make sure you follow all the programs and platforms that is out there with the powers that will be. Y'all stay tuned for next interview, and we're out of here.
Yes, sir.